Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Robert, of course, leaving this audio message out to all of you. First and foremost, I want to start off by informing everyone that the date for this VIP event that we're doing for all of you will be September 5th. I know one of the main reasons I'm making this video is because the dates had changed two times for technical reasons. So I wanted to go ahead and leave a video message, basically, letting y'all know that one of the reasons why I did that is because to save, a couple of $1,000 because what we're going to do with this VIP event is use that to save some money because once we did that VIP event with you guys, we're supposed to go ahead and do some commercials, for the internet and also MTV and whatnot to promote these concerts that we're doing nationally. So that's gonna save somebody there. So that's the main reason why I'm doing it. It'd be stupid not to. Plus, of course, it'd be fun, But putting that out there just to let all of you know that this is just a VIP event, just only strictly for all of you. This is not a general public event. This is not tickets on sales. At one time, I did think about putting some tickets on sale a couple months ago. But I'm just gonna just do this to where it's just y'all strictly only. I did explain to the band, Kirk and Rich, what we're doing, with this and everything. This is obviously a warm up for everything else that we're doing. The next real quote unquote real show that we're doing, where the tour starts off, will be in Los Angeles, California, in December. So a lot of this material too will be used for new content, pictures, videos, that kind of thing too. So but there's various other reasons too as well. The last actual real show that was done in San Antonio was at the Alamo Dome. That was obviously a big appearance, part of a major tour that we're supporting everything in 2008, as many of y'all know. We played in front of nearly 50,000 people. The Alamo Dome was about I think 10 to 20,000 short when we went on stage, because we went on stage earlier due to the fact that we're from here originally. At that time with other members, Sam was still with the band at the time, but we got obviously new teammates now, and we're excited to go ahead and go back on tour and everything here. And, they've been on tour before, not to the extent that I have been on tour, but it's going to be a very positive and very fun experience. Clearly, one of the things is too, San Antonio is no longer on the list to be playing anything. Even for over the years, we have never really focused on just obviously playing. Just we became a regional band actually in the late I'll say early 2000s, and then around middle, that's when the more national stuff started going on. We started playing more cities around the country. So obviously, San Antonio has never really been, something that's been on the list a lot, for various, reasons, business wise. I've always been catching that. It's just, you know, let's put it this way. When you deal with someone like me, for example, I'm really deep into the whole business aspect of the live entertainment game. So I know what markets to play, to have the band appear at from a business standpoint, and what markets not really to focus too much on. Uh, as you all are, of course, are very aware, this is a totally independent band. Calhalla is a 100%, managed by me, Kirk and Rich, myself. No one, we don't have to answer to anyone. But with that comes a lot of accountability, financially, to me, in terms of make sure we make the right decisions to turn a profit and everything. So we got to go to markets where people can't afford the tickets and whatnot. Unfortunately, San Antonio is a blue collar, a strictly virtually only blue collar city. So what that means is that the working class that affords tickets for concerts like this here is very difficult because there's no disposable income, and we are professional entertainers. So what that means is we have to go where the money is, and there's many other factors that underlie what I say here. That's one of the main reasons why we lost the Verizon Amphitheater in San Antonio. Obviously, the band is based out of Austin, Texas now. There was a lot of even image reasons. It's best that the band is based out of Austin now for various reasons. One, San Antonio unfortunately has such a negative, image nationally. Constantly makes the top 10 list of the worst things in the country. That's not good for business. So that's one thing, and then of course there's a lot of personal stuff that goes with that as well too. I have really not too many reasons to really be going down to San Antonio a lot. I don't like really going there anymore. But I have some very good people, of course, that are friends of mine. That I see over there, and obviously my family and whatnot. At the same time, too, San Antonio has represented a lot of negative, things that has happened over the years. From as early as the late '90s. There was very silly. There's the three main things is individuals that were around me at the time. That a lot of things that are just strictly just almost exclusive to San Antonio only. As many of you know, I've been around the country, lived in a couple of other cities, mostly San Antonio, of course, over the years, most of my life, but I lived in other cities for a total of, I think, 6 or 7 years or something like that. But been in, San Antonio most of my life. But unfortunately, there's a large pool of individuals that I've been around that are just straight up dishonest, throwing baby tantrums, a lot of major insecurity issues, and on top of the two, throwing a lot of pity parties. I don't like talking to individuals that, you know, when you speak to them, they always want to go negative. On top of that, too, talking to you like, they're performing a damn eulogy. I don't got time for that shit, man. So, that's one of the things there, and a lot of cowards, that have, issues down there too. When people come to you and they say, hey, did you say this about me or whatever? And then they sit down in car, and then on top of it too, you have facts that they said what they said. I don't got, respect for people like that. So why should I deal with them? Why should I be around that network that, produces individuals like that? So all the way down, also as well, and even some business contacts over the years too have done a lot of stupid shit. So, it's just one of the reasons why a lot of people respect me in the game on a national level is because I'm straightforward, honest, and also too I don't take any bullshit from anyone. The band has never been ripped off ever for various reasons. I'm not a drunk. Whenever I dealt with promoters, they knew that if they didn't pay, there was going to be a problem. Especially at the club level, those guys were scared out of their minds, and they made sure they paid us. But we haven't dealt with the club level in several years. Obviously, it's arena and stadiums now. And in the United States, obviously, I have an agreement with major movie theaters. A lot of things that some of y'all never knew. I have a major agreement with AMC and Regal to where basically I can have the band place at any venue between Monday through Wednesdays nationally. It just comes down to how many tickets I want to sell and all that kind of stuff. So that's one capability I've had since 2006, I believe. And I have a major agreement with MTV, Viacom that's been around for many years. I have a large credit with them that's never been used. So there's a various amount of things, and but mainly overseas, due to the fact that we're an independent project, we're focusing on something called mega cities. That's obviously large cities around the world. 10,000. I'm sorry, 10 million to 20 million people. For example, Mumbai, India, Shanghai, China. Tokyo, Japan's clearly one of them. So there's major markets that we have to concentrate to really blow the band's fame up in certain parts of the world. We are pretty well known in certain parts of Eastern Europe and Asia already because of the national exposures that we've done, whatever, over the many, years. So, and that is, of course, obviously the major tour we did here a couple of years ago. That really put the band's profile up there in terms of impressions. We played in front of over 500,000 people. Uh, Over 9 million people have seen the band on television. So it's through some form of publicity angle or whatever. So we've done a pretty good job as an independent project. So and now it's time to make the multi millions of dollars. Now I've done pretty well. Selling of course the band's product. I made over I know $200,000 one year selling the band stuff, and a total of over $400,000 entirely when you combine all the years up. Done pretty well. I do a lot of interesting things over the years. to keep busy. That sometimes are pretty discreet, whatnot. I have side businesses and whatnot. Where recently I was even teaching guitar, but I got tired of that shit because people were, believe it or not, calling me and saying, "Hey, I would like for you to, can you teach guitar? But do you need a guitar? Dumb stuff like that. It's like, of course you need a guitar, man. So I put that, to the sideline. So what I'm going to do now is marketing consultant on my free time. Basically teaching businesses how to, bring some more product and services. So, but I want to go ahead and put this message to all of you. We look forward to seeing all of you there on September 5th, and it's going to be a very fun experience. We want to throw something good and quality for all of you, and so I just wanted to make this video, make sure y'all understood what was happening, what was going on there. So look forward, and I really appreciate all y'all's friendship. And this show is for all of you. This is not for any other business purposes other than to make that content. That could be done in any city. We could have done that anywhere. But this is to perform for some of you who've never seen us, some of you who are good friends of mine, and also to, well, actually, all of you, most of y'all are good friends of mine. And, in the business context and, people that I've known for several years. And we're doing this for all of you. Have a little bit of fun. And, it's the last time we do anything in San Antonio. So, we'll go ahead and we'll see you all soon. Y'all be getting the messages from Kevin through the internet and whatnot. And y'all have a good month. And then we'll speak soon. And all of y'all stay safe out there and enjoy everything up until the time that we perform. Enjoy life after that. Take it easy, all of you.